Hi friends!
And welcome back to your favorite show
of Zone Active Kids,
where
we actively invest in your future. Whose future? Your future.
Hi friends, it's your favorite host Karapo and I'm joined by my friend
Amazing.
Yes! Your favorite hosts are back, guys. I missed talking to you guys so much.
Talking about that, before we forget, do you know where we can get the spin bags?
Ooh, these amazing bean bags. You guys can get them at info@kickstartnam.com in any color. And you guys can be as comfy as we are.
In your favorite colors.
Yes. And also, guys, don't forget, you guys can watch us on Dstv channel 285, Gotv channel 25, as well as our WhatsApp chatbot and YouTube. And oneup2.com.
I'm so excited about today's episode.
So I'm actually super excited for today's episode.
What
because
are we going to be talking about?
We're talking about my favorite topic, science. I love science. I've always been fascinated by science. So I'm really excited for today's topic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I am excited too.
Have you had science?
Not really my thing, but yeah.
I love science. I had science throughout school. I loved learning about like experiments you can do and like the different chemicals.
But I'm just excited about what you can teach me since you said you love science.
I love science, but it's like been a while since I've done anything science related. But like I love science still. So let me ask you some questions. It's just so I can just test your base knowledge.
Okay, let's get it.
Just so I can test your base knowledge. So obviously you've had some exposure to science, right?
Yeah.
What is the coolest science experiment you've ever seen?
I would say the coolest science experiment I've ever seen is making a magnet float in midair.
A magnet float? Ooh, that sounds super fun, actually. That sounds like something that I would love to see. You should teach me. We should teach our friends.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Yeah, you should definitely teach us
It's
how to do that.
actually amazing because the magnet is actually instilled in air and it can last for like 5 minutes.
Ooh, that sounds so magic. Practically what you're doing is like magic, because like making a magnet float in midair. Yeah, that sounds super fun. But I think my favorite science experiment, like I think our friends have done it. It's like you make a volcano eruption, but you make it with like Pepsi or Coke, and then you put in like mint.
Sounds fancy.
Yeah, you put in like sweets, and then it just like explodes. And it sounds so cool. And like that's how we used to make our volcanoes back at school. So that's how we made our volcanoes, and that was so fun because like just watching me like explode out of it was so fun.
Okay, I have a question for you too, friend.
Okay.
So talking about that, do you think science is all about asking questions?
I do, because I think I was watching something and it said that the only way to understand science is by asking questions.
Ooh.
Yeah, because like if you want to understand it, you need to ask questions. Because you won't understand it if you don't ask questions. Like I can tell you that we breathe oxygen, but you must ask, how do we breathe oxygen? Why do we breathe oxygen? So then you understand science better by asking questions.
Do you have any cool invention in science that you actually look up to?
If any cool current inventions, I would say, what cool inventions are there?
I actually have a cool one.
Oh, what is it? Let me hear.
I think I have an idea. I actually want to invest in building clean energy without hating the earth.
True, like green hydrogen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually, because right now in Namibia there are green hydrogen projects currently happening and there are a lot of young people involved with it. So I think you would fit into it very well.
That's one of the coolest inventions I would say in science.
That is actually green hydrogen is really cool because I mean imagine making electricity and energy without harming the planet or anything else.
Okay.
That's super fun. But for now, friends, we have to say bye and let's go to Zaki and Zoe.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
See you, friends. Hey friends, welcome back. It's story time. Hey Zoe. So today Guess what I found in the library yesterday? A big dusty book all about amazing scientists from around the world.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Did you read anything about what science actually is?
Yes, science is like a giant treasure hunt, but instead of gold or jewels, we scientists look forward for answers to really big questions.
I like that. So it's not just about wearing white lab coats and using microscopes.
Not at all. Scientists can work in the ocean, in the desert, high up in the mountains, or even in space.
Wow. So they don't sit in a lab all day? That makes science sound way more exciting than I thought.
Exactly. One story I read was about a scientist in Namibia who studies the stars using a giant telescope in the desert. She's helping people understand how our galaxy works.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing! And it makes me think that science isn't just one subject. It's like hundreds of little doors you can open.
Yep, that's amazing, like our friend Amazing, right? And each door leads to something different, like animals, weather, rocks, medicine, machines, or even how plants grow.
So, if I love animals, I could be a scientist who takes care of wild cheetahs?
Yes, that will make you a zoologist. They study animals and how to protect them.
I'd love that. And what about scientists who mix colorful liquids in beakers?
Those are chemists. They experiment to make new medicines, materials, and sometimes even tasty flavors for our food.
I never thought about how much science is in everyday life. Even my favorite ice cream must have been some science behind it.
Oh, definitely the recipe, the freezing process, and even how the flavors work together. That's science too.
I'm starting to think science is kind of like magic, except you can explain how the magic works.
That's perfect way to put it. Science is magic that you can prove.
Do scientists ever make mistakes though?
All the time, but that's part of science. Every mistake teaches you something new, and sometimes mistakes lead to amazing discoveries.
So it's okay if you don't get the answers right the first time?
Absolutely. The most important thing is to keep asking questions and keep trying new ideas.
You know, Zaki, the way you're describing science makes me feel like anyone can be a scientist.
That's exactly true, Zoe. Scientists aren't just grown-ups in big universities. Kids can be scientists too.
Really? But how can a kid be a scientist if they don't have all the fancy tools?
You don't always need fancy tools. All you need is curiosity, patience, and a way to explore, like asking questions, observing, and experimenting with what you have.
So, if I wanted to learn why some plants grow faster than others, I could just plant a few seeds and watch what happens?
Yes, you could test what happens if one plant gets more sunlight or more water than the others. That's real science.
So science is really about noticing things and wondering why they happen.
Exactly. And then finding ways to test your ideas and see if they are correct.
I read once about a scientist who studied dolphins by listening to their sounds underwater. That sounds so cool.
That's called marine biology. Scientists like that help us understand how ocean animals live and communicate.
It must take a whole lot of patience to study animals or nature.
It does, but the patience is worth it because the discoveries can help protect our planet.
You know, now I'm wondering, do scientists in Namibia work on things like saving water?
Definitely. There are scientists here who study how to use water wisely, especially since we live in such a dry country.
That's so important. I think I'd like to be one of those scientists who helps people and the environment at the same time.
I will also enjoy being one of those scientists, but it's time to say goodbye to our friends.
Yes, let's go hear what Amazing and Karabo have to say. Bye.
Bye, friends. Hi, friends. We
Welcome
are
back.
back again.
Yes. Wasn't that such an insightful story time? from
Yeah,
Zaki and
I
Zoe?
actually learned a lot from them.
I did. I learned so much about science, and
Yeah.
like they also really explain that you do need to ask questions.
Definitely.
They do. But since we're talking about science and like like the periodic table is like what makes up science.
Ooh.
Can I teach you like my favorite song that I learned on how to memorize the periodic
I'm
table?
excited actually.
So I think these are just like the first 7 or 10 elements. Don't judge me, guys.
Okay.
But this is a song that I learned back when I was still in primary school because we had to memorize the periodic table.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah. So we're starting from the first element, right? So guys, follow along.
Okay.
So there's hydrogen and helium, then lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon everywhere, nitrogen all through the air, oxygen so you can breathe, fluorine for your pretty teeth, neon to light up the sun, sodium for those salty times.
Wow, you deserve a high five
Yes.
for that.
So that's how I learned the periodic table.
Sounds so much like a scientist.
I see. I wish I could be a scientist. You guys should also be scientists. That would be so amazing.
Talking about that, I'm actually excited. Do you have some questions for me like a scientist?
I think I do. So, okay. So science, like, it dives into different elements, right? There's obviously the elements. There is how life exists. So let's look at the 2 different aspects of science. Would you, if you got the chance to explore one of the 2, would you rather explore the deep ocean or space?
Oh, I would say space.
Would you say space?
Yeah, like, it sounds so fun.
Really? I feel
very
like space is boring because there's nothing there.
Oh,
I mean,
there's so
there's
much.
just stars.
There is a Milky Way. We have so many Milky Ways.
Look, we have different universes
And many
and
planets.
we are in the Milky Way.
I would love to visit all the planets, but unfortunately, one couldn't do
We
that.
can't visit all the planets. But like I'm saying, I feel like, okay, once you do that, like, it takes so long to get there that, like, by the time you reach, like, the closest planet, it's been over 100 years and you are so old.
Do you know what's the coolest thing? The sun is like thousands of kilometers away and millions of kilometers away from the Earth.
Exactly. So,
But
like,
it's still so hot.
it's so hot. Mind you, we're not even the closest to the sun. Like, there's other planets that are closer.
So this sun is very hot.
It's very hot. But like I was saying, like, I don't think I want to visit space because space is just so empty and like there's nothing
What makes you so
happening.
curious to want to visit the ocean? To choose
I
the
feel
ocean
like
over
because
space?
I know that in the ocean, there is so much we are yet to discover.
Ooh.
Like, every time people go deeper and deeper in the ocean, people find more and more animals. And I love animals.
I guess you're like a mermaid.
Exactly. Like, what if we find mermaids in the ocean? We won't find mermaids in space, but we'll find mermaids in the ocean.
We'll also find some aliens in space.
I mean, I guess, but like the aliens are more likely to like hide away and like, you know, because like aliens technically have better technology than us, so like they'll hide. And
mermaids also hide.
I mean, they'll hide, but like they can't hide forever.
Okay?
Because like they don't have the technology to hide, should I say?
Maybe.
Because like it's underwater. Okay, underwater is very dark though. That's the thing. And we need to go with special pressurized submarines because the air pressure down there is so, should I say, it's tight, like you won't be able to breathe. But it's the same with space. I mean, if you're in space, you can't breathe either. You need like to have the oxygen and stuff.
You are so much like a scientist.
I know, because I said science is my favorite subject. So like I love learning about science.
That's so insightful of you.
I really do. But now let me ask you another question. If you could think of like a question that you would want to explore like a scientist, like what do you really want to find out?
Ooh, if I can think about a question. Maybe I'll ask why don't we feel the earth rotating?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Because really, why don't we feel the earth rotating? But anyway, friends, we're about to go find out why we can't feel the earth rotating. You guys enjoy Zaki and Zoe for a while.
Bye, friends.
Bye, friends.
hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm good, I'm great, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray! Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm good, I'm great, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray!
Hi friends, my name is Zoe.
And my name is Zaki, and we are niece and nephew.
Zaki, today we are talking about what science really is and what scientists do.
Yeah, science is like a big adventure where you get to explore and discover new things every day.
And being a scientist isn't just about wearing a lab coat or using fancy machines.
It's about being curious, asking questions, and trying to find answers.
Like when you wonder why the sky is blue or how plants grow.
Oh, how animals know when to migrate or how to protect themselves.
Scientists also work in lots of different places, not just labs, like deserts, oceans, and even in space.
I think it's cool that scientists can study almost anything from tiny bugs to giant stars.
And sometimes they don't know what they'll find, so every day it's full of surprises.
That's why scientists need to be patient and creative to solve problems in new ways.
And even if they make mistakes, they learn from them and keep trying.
Science also helps us understand to take care of our planet and keep it healthy.
Like studying how to save water or protect endangered animals right here in Namibia.
Being a scientist is about helping people and the environment by discovering new things.
So friends, what's something you're curious about that you would like to explore like a scientist?
Yeah, maybe you want to learn about stars, animals, plants, or even how machines work.
You know, Zaki, sometimes I think about how cool it would be to discover something completely new, like a new animal or a star.
That would be amazing. Scientists who discover new things get to share their findings with the whole world.
I also like how science is everywhere, even in the food we eat or the games we play.
Right, like when we learn how ice cream stays cold or how a soccer ball flies through the air.
And it's fun that we can also all be scientists by watching, asking questions, or trying out things ourselves.
Even just experimenting with baking a cake or planting a garden is science in action.
I guess that means science is really about being curious and learning every day.
Yep, and it doesn't matter how old you are, anyone can be a scientist.
Sometimes I wonder how astronauts use science to live and work in space.
They have to understand how things like gravity and air work up there to stay safe.
It must be hard, but also exciting to explore a place no one lives on Earth.
Definitely, scientists who study space help us learn about the universe and how it began.
And back here on Earth, scientists help farmers grow better crops and keep animals healthy.
Science helps us solve big problems and make life better for everyone.
I like science. I like that science can make a difference in the world.
Me too. It shows how important it is to ask questions and never stop exploring.
So friends, what's one thing you've always wanted to learn more about? And
And maybe how do they think they can be curious and help in everyday life?
Remember, science is all about discovering, experimenting, and having fun.
And who knows, maybe one day you'll be the one making the next big discovery.
Zaki, do you think it's okay to ask silly questions while you're being curious?
Absolutely. Sometimes the silliest questions lead to the most interesting answers.
That's good to hear. I sometimes feel shy asking questions in class.
Don't be shy. Every scientist starts by asking questions, no matter how small or funny they seem.
I guess that means being curious is more important than being perfect.
Exactly. Science is about learning, not about always being right the first time.
Have you ever had a moment when you thought you found the answer but then learned something new instead?
Many times. That's part of the fun. Sometimes what you think is true turns out to be different. But with all this said, I guess it's time to say Bye-bye to our friends.
Bye, friends.
Bye. Hi, friends.
Welcome back to your
And we are back again with another exciting
segment. It's their favorite segment. It's my favorite segment.
Okay, so what are we doing in your favorite segment?
So, it's time for active activity.
Sounds active. So
Yes.
talk to me about that.
In active activity, we play games, you know, like brain food.
Ooh.
So, the game we're going to play today, we are going to describe things on Earth or in space or in the ocean
Ooh.
that have to do with science, and you have to guess.
I love such games.
Yes. So, we're going to
But-
play science charades.
Since you are the science
Yes.
queen here, I'm not sure if I'm gonna win,
I mean, it's not that deep.
but amazing always wins.
Whatever. We're gonna see
Okay.
today. So, my first question to you. So, it is bright. I won't say what color it is, but it's bright and it's in the sky, and we see it every day.
Every day,
Every day.
like
Like
I would
every-
opt for
I
the-
won't just say if it's during the day or during the night, but
I would say it's the moon, but we don't see the moon every day, so I would say the sun.
okay, yeah, it's the sun.
Ooh,
It's the sun. Okay,
amazing
That was
always.
too easy. The next time I'm gonna get you. Okay.
So I have one for you.
Okay.
You're gonna see my hand gesture.
Okay. Okay.
So it's like this, and like this, and it expands, and it expands, and it
Ooh, it's like
expands,
It's
expands,
like
and
a
it expands. and-
spiral.
Yep, it has so many balls inside.
Is it the Milky Way?
Ooh, how did you beat that?
Because I'm the science queen. Like I am the
Crazy.
science girl. Okay. So my next question for you, I'm gonna give you a trick question because you were so good at the first one.
Okay.
So again, it's shiny, it's bright, and we see it most times, almost every day. There's maybe just like once
the
or
moon.
twice. No, there's just maybe like once or twice that we don't see it. It's not the moon.
It's a star.
Yes,
Oh.
it's the stars. We don't see the stars when it's like cloudy, but like we see the stars.
Yeah,
every
amazing
day.
always wins.
Oh, whatever.
So my second question to you is:
Okay.
a planet with a ring around it,
Ooh,
a
what is it?
very big ring.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Is it? Let me think. Saturn.
Yeah.
Saturn. Because I remember it's like Saturn's rings, right? So yeah. I
Okay.
remember.
You won. I guess we all have 2 points.
Yeah. So let me ask you a difficult question. Again, I won't mention the color because it'll be easy for you. But like, it's big. It's very big. It's very, 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 very big. And like, we love to go there. We go there a lot. I assume you do too, but like, yeah. That's the only clues I'm gonna give you.
It's crazy.
That's
It's
the
like
only
you don't
clues
want me
I'm
to
gonna
win it
give
all.
you.
I mean,
It's such an easy clue. I feel like I
it's
even
very
gave
big
too
and we
much.
always go there.
Yes, I feel like I even gave too much away.
Maybe the ocean?
Yeah, you see how easy that
yeah. I
is?
mean, yo.
Because like the ocean is everywhere.
I guess I'm also
and
the science king now.
I guess. Oh
So
my God.
now I want you to tell me the smallest planet
Okay.
and the biggest planet.
Okay.
2 questions in 1 mark.
Okay. The smallest planet I know because I'm still sad about it. But isn't the smallest planet like Pluto? Because I mean, they literally said Pluto is so small that it can't be considered a
It's a
planet,
planet.
anymore.
So what's the biggest planet?
The biggest?
Science queen?
I know this. Don't put pressure on me.
Science queen?
Okay, the biggest planet is it Neptune? Is it Neptune? It's either Neptune or Uranus.
I think Neptune is the second smallest planet.
It can't be. Neptune is bigger than
Is it?
Earth.
So, how about I mention Jupiter?
Is it Jupiter?
Not sure too, since
You
you're the
see?
science queen.
Okay, anyway,
So,
friends, we're gonna debate who actually won this because he didn't know the answer to his own question.
Okay.
But I hope you guys enjoyed spending time with us today. Remember to catch us on Dstv channel 285 and
Gotv channel 25.
and 1up2 in case you missed the episode.
And from your boy Amazing
and your bestie Karaba, it's
bye bye.